record button. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to these weekly gatherings with Cosmic Starseed Academy, weekly gatherings and Pleiadian channelings. And today's date is the 15th of February 2025, and it is 7:22 here precisely in Ireland. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I thought we lost someone there, but we didn't. So, lots going on energetically. Lots and lots going on energetically. I'm just okay. So I'd kind of like to go around the group and see how everyone is, just briefly, Brian, we'll start with you.
Sure. The energy has been very heavy, just like from the last time, but also there's like sun peeking through the clouds and my path is obvious. But I can tell there's a lot of disrupted energy out there because there's a lot of truths coming to light. And even as those truths are coming to light, people are fighting against the truth coming to light. They're putting on a slant or a spin or projecting onto the people who are discovering these truths. And these are truths that we've all known, at least in the United States. Like, oh my gosh, my tax money is being stolen and being used for BS. Like, oh, I didn't know that. So with that, I think there's a lot of people kind of freaking out and just it's making me like tired. So I just like nap more and hang out with my dogs more and cuddle them and yell at them about pooping on the carpet. But I still give them bacon.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I wasn't planning to do a channeling tonight, but I am feeling like the energies are building, so no doubt I will. And there's a few things that, yeah, there's a few things there that I feel like they want to share. um, Sometimes the energies are just overwhelming. Anyway, um, who would like to go next? Julia, do you want to go next? Because I know that you're limited to time.
Hi everyone. Yeah, so lately I'm on location at the moment in the north of England, and I've got to tell you, it's the first time I've seen the blue sky in a long time. So where I am in the northwest, it's just white out sky the whole time. And I come like 3 hours north and there's blue sky, and it's a bit of a shock, to be honest. I actually was able to sleep last night, but I am getting a lot of like solar plexus activity while I'm sleeping. It's waking me up in the night with like high vibrational, not like an attack, but like massive upgrades, I think, coming from the sun. So I kind of, yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest. But there's a lot of solar activity that we're tuning into, especially at nighttime. I notice it now. But other than that, okay. Yeah, I'm out and about. Do Mind Body Spirit fairs at the moment, and a lot more people are waking up. A lot more people are open to the idea of ascension, and even asking me galactic questions as well, which is really interesting. So that's nice to see.
Yep. Thank you, Julia. Sheila, would you like to say anything?
Well, I've just been saying earlier about what I did today. Were you there or not?
I was here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Other than that, I would say that I think things are going on when I'm asleep, because I seem to sleep a lot more deeply and for longer than I have done until fairly recently. So I'm imagining that I'm getting downloads during the night, although I'm not really aware in the morning. So I have started or restarted. I've gone back to my journaling. I don't do it every morning, but um, I keep the book by my side so that when I wake up, if I can remember anything, I write it in this book. So I feel that's a bit of a step forward because I've left that book for months and I haven't been writing in it. So I think that's all I've got to say, really.
You need to write your book, Sheila.
Yes, well, this will be my book that I'm supposed to be writing. I'm hoping that I'll get into the habit of writing by doing the journal every morning. I'm hoping that that's a sort of start to it. So, because I don't know yet what the book's going to be about, really. Well, I suppose in the bigger sense, it's going to be about spiritual things, but um, I thought perhaps if I sort of persevered with the writing when I wake up in the morning, that it might lead to the book that you say that I should be writing.
And it can always change as well. Books can, when you start them, they can actually change midway through the book and change into something else.
Okay.
Okay, so let's make a start. Dennis, would you like to say anything? No,
No,
no. Okay. So, um, okay, so I think maybe we'll start with a meditation, and that will help to lead me into that energy of connecting and channeling. And I might turn my video off for a few minutes. Okay, so I'll just give Brian a few minutes to breathe. Okay, so when you're ready, feet flat on the floor, hands comfortably where you can on your lap. Get your back as comfortably possible. Breathe in through your nose, down to your belly, hold, and then breathe out through your mouth. And do that 2 or 3 more times. Breathe in through your nose, down to your belly, hold it, and release out through your mouth. Visualize okay. Visualize Jesus behind you, archangels, the real archangels in love and light to your left, Mary Magdalene and Merlin in front of you. And to your right is your spirit guides, perhaps Native American, or whoever they be. You're completely, thank you, completely completely surrounded in a bubble of protective light with a shield or symbols, perhaps similar to, thank you, perhaps similar to a Merkaba for some of you, there is so much to let go of. When you are feeling stuck, thank you, it is often ancestral problems, situations, troubles that you need to, that you're stuck with. That's why for so many of you, you're stuck, because it's actually not your energy. And yet it is, because you are of the same blood, the same family. And so those problems filter down from father to son, to son, to son, to son, and from mother to daughter, to daughter, to daughter. There can be tremendous release in that. There can be tremendous release in that. When you allow yourself to feel it and then release it. We are doing, as we speak through this one, we are doing activations and now and working on your energies, freeing, loosening some of the generational curses. Okay, that have been, thank you, that have been maneuvered into place by the negative agendas that are using technology that is far more advanced than you've been led to believe. Whether it's thank you, whether it's, we're speaking predominantly within this situational subject, predominantly with technology that has been placed within you energetically on a higher dimension that affects you physically. Let us say that again. We're speaking predominantly about a technology that has been placed in a higher dimension, has been placed within you physically. So the technology is placed in a higher dimension, but it affects you in a physical way within your physical bodies, kind of like a photographic image that is superimposed upon. That is a good example we can use right now. So we are helping to release some of these ancestral and generational energies that have come down the line, sometimes from hundreds of generations, that began largely to do with the religious wars, shall we say, where there was a big movement to overtake, overpower, to regulate, to mandate, to organize, to put into place certain religious practices and eliminate a lot of the more earth-based, pagan is the wrong word, but your connection, thank you, your connection to the earth has been deliberately severed. You've said before that the 6 months is important, which is an understatement. June it is June is important, is an understatement. July will be an aftermath of shock, surprise, silent. Often when you witness or experience an accident, everything seems like it is slow motion. That is similar to the energy that is coming to your planet in the 7th month after the 6th month. Because of the 6-month events, the 7th month will feel similar to slow motion or watching an accident and everything is slow motion or unbelievable, just unbelievable. That there will be even a peaceful energy of the calm after the storm. This is we we will go so far as to say that this will be an event that is witnessed on your mainstream media, and the media coverage will be far, thank you, the media coverage will be far and wide, stretching to all corners of your earth, all the 4 corners of your planet, even the remote places. This evening, the activations are to allow a healing to occur on a deeper level. Often, we've just said just now that often when you are stuck because the energy is not your, thank you, your energy. It is a generational or ancestral energetic information within your DNA, energetic information within your DNA that is filtered down. It is not your energy in the truer sense of the word or the higher sense of the word, but you are here to help to clear those energies as starseeds, as light beings, and as ascended masters, and as beings of light, beings of a higher dimension. You've come for this time now, and you are squeezing your greatness into a very dense physical body, which is sometimes very challenging for many of you. thank you, especially those who remember more. It is a great thing to, it is a great thing to be oblivious. It is a great thing to have less memory than others. It is a great thing to be unaware. It is a great thing to be unawake. It lays in obliviousness. It lays in obliviousness to be asleep. Another way we could word it or is that this, thank you, the Starseed's missions, journeys, lifetimes are not without great challenges, and it is not for the faint-hearted. We have the perspective in this moment of those who are unawake, unaware, and unconscious, that they are actually very gentle souls who cannot bear the challenges of the starseeds. They are of a more gentle energy, unable to cope, withstand the energies that you find yourselves in on your planet. Now, you are here for this reason, to assist and help humanity. And that includes to wake humanity up. Although that time now has really passed. And the gap is widening, increasing and widening and increasing and widening and increasing. Those who are awake are awake. Those who are asleep are asleep. And that is the way it will remain so from now on. And not even from now on, but from the past onwards. Those who have chosen to awaken are awake, and those who have chosen to be asleep are asleep. There is less in between now than there ever has been. You are no longer here to awaken anyone or even bring awareness to a certain extent, but rather you are here now. Time has moved on to now gathering your tribe, gathering and uniting, building platforms, building community, building, holding, helping, loving each other, holding each other up, supporting each other, having each other's backs, stepping out of the ego, stepping out of anger, stepping out of discord, stepping out of strife, stepping out of egoic arguments, stepping out of a 3D reality, and helping each other to build a higher fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and higher realities, dimensions, abilities, awareness. You are moving forward rapidly, quicker than we imagined, quicker than you yourselves imagined, more so. Build communities, build platforms, use technology to your advantage. Take it back. Take back the algorithms. Take back the social medias. Take back everything that has been corrupted in every system on your planet, because it has been corrupted. Every system on your planet is run by negative ET energies. These are the words that, or the label that Soma always chooses, because it is simple. Whatever species they are, or race, does not even really matter. You are here to unite. And you will find in the days to come that the negative agenda, and it will become more evident that the negative agenda will work harder to infiltrate the spiritual public groups and communities and platforms and conferences and all of that. The more seen you are, the more that you will be looked at by the negative agenda and targeted, because they have a mission too. And it is kind of ironic that it is through their doing that you become awake, that you have woken up. This was most evident in 2019 when they took steps and measures and spread them into the public domain and insisted upon rules, regulations, even laws. And many people stood up and cried out and said, no, I do not consent. It is ironic that it took the negative agenda and their actions to force you to wake up. There is a great positiveness within that. Without the negative agenda, you would have not stood up. You would have not picked up your microphones. You would have not stepped out of your doors and gathered in parks and gathered in outdoor events, outdoor walks, outdoor talks. You would have not united. You would have not gathered. You would have not come together. You would have not connected with each other. Things would have remained the same. So many of you would have not picked up your microphones, pressed those buttons on your laptops, turned on your cameras. You would have not done that. So there is a great benefit. There is a great benefit to the negative agenda and their actions. Unintentionally, of course, unintentionally. And yet here we are in 2025. And you have rapidly moved forward since 2019 en masse, together, stronger than ever. Here you are, reaching more than you did before. It has been a struggle for so many of you. Undoubtedly, as you increase in numbers, as you increase in your energy, as you increase in being seen, as you increase your warrior spirit, the determination, the backbone, the fierceness, the energy it takes to bring that energy itself is a force to be reckoned with. It is formidable. It is determination. It is all of those things and more. It is the soul's memory of so many thousands of lifetimes where you have been persecuted, raped, drowned, tortured, burned, all of those things and more. This warrior energy within you is an accumulation of thousands of lifetimes where you have been targeted by the negative agenda since the downfall of Atlantis, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. That's what will bring that warrior energy. Will also bring great healing to your planet. There are massive energetic shifts hitting the earth again and again and again and again. These energies from the sun and other places, but predominantly the sun. Thank you. Oh, what is that? Okay, thank you. There are many places on your planet that have been built in the past, such as Easter Island, Egypt, Stonehenge. Many of these, all of these sacred structures, places are a safety place on your planet, that are places that are safe from any. This is very important what we are saying. These places were landmarks, are landmarks of places that will never be destroyed completely. They are safety, places of safety, regardless of what is happening on your planet, regardless of tsunamis, regardless of earthquakes, regardless of any negative events, whether they be natural or manifested or designed. These monuments, let us use the word monuments. These monuments were designed to withstand anything that could hit them, anything at all. Egypt has gone through many earth changes, including severe water damage, hail, ferocity of water hitting Egypt. And yet the pyramids and the Sphinx still stand, not undamaged. All of these sacred sites have places beneath them, such as underground tunnels, that are also places of safety, a haven from anything that is occurring weather-wise or anything that is destructive upon the surface of your earth, your planet. These are places of safety. Some of them even lay hidden, some of these monuments, but they are not destroyed. All have been designed to withstand anything that would either naturally or deliberately be occurring on your planet, whether it is land shifts or weather or war or destruction. There are other similar pyramids, not just on your planet, that were also designed to, in the same way, to be able to withstand anything that would hit them. And those structures remain. Some are hidden, but not damaged. Not damaged to the sense of being obliterated. These structures also have vast underground tunnels and spaces beneath them. And there is water on these. Planets and structures. It really is unbelievable the extent of which you have been lied to. It really is unbelievable. We fully understand. Those who do not believe in what we and others, both such as us, like Syrian and Lyra, and also physical people on your planet, we fully understand how what we are saying and what those spiritual leaders or public speakers are saying. We fully understand how unbelievable it is, because it is so far from what you are taught in your that begins in the school system. We understand that. And yet here we are, speaking some truths that you are far greater than you. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to share that. But you are far greater than even you realize. And we are speaking to the ones who do realize how great you are, even to those such as DM do not realize, and yet you do realize, and yet you don't. You don't fully, not yet. You may know it on an intellectual level, but to step into your power and to work with it, it is a technology It is a technology that creates worlds. That is how powerful you are. You are creators. You are manifestors. You are dream weavers. You are creators. You are God's source itself. You are us. And you carry the Christ consciousness within you to such a high degree. You are all healers. You are all manifestors. You are all creators. You are all God's source, creating every day as you go, depending on where your energy is, what your thoughts and your focus, your beliefs, your feelings, your emotions are creating, and what level they are occupating at. Forever moving up the scale and down and up and down and up. Do you have any questions?
Speaking to the pyramids, there's a lot of the pyramids in China with video and photos popping up that aren't AI, and they've had these photos circulating for years. Can you speak to what is in under those pyramids and what's or inside and their significance?
In China?
Yes, yeah, all these there are pyramids in China, just like you got the pyramids in Egypt. They look pretty much exactly the same, but in China, and then it's like they're a lot of the pyramids they're buried with dirt and trees like were planted on top of them, like they're terraced mounds or something. But they really look like Egyptian pyramids, but in China.
Well, that is interesting. Soma is not really aware of, but has vaguely seen images of some of these pyramids in China. We would go so far as to say that some of these pyramids have naturally grown over or deliberately grown over and been occupied beneath the ground. So what we are showing Soma and what we are saying simultaneously is that some of these pyramids have deliberately or naturally been grown over and then deliberately remained that way in order to disguise and hide. And some of these pyramids that you are speaking of have, and all of the areas we were talking of earlier have, all of them have underground tunnels, caverns, caves, areas that are vast and livable and have been used to have been lived in the past through some of the galactic wars and other situations on your planet. And some of these pyramids that you are speaking of have been are being used now and in the past, thank you, as military bases where they are military operations, secret government, espionage, bases being used because of the, thank you, because of the thickness of the walls, the thickness of the tunnels, walls. These structures are on points or energetic or grids or ley lines on your planets where they are actually all connected. There is energy that thank you, that used to be transmitted from one pyramid to another around your planet, which is why some of them have become intentionally lost or secret, so that when one energy point is taken out or off the map or lost, it would take longer for humanity to realize that actually these are battery points where they are all connected, and if you take one battery out, the whole system fails. An energetic grid that goes from pyramid to pyramid to pyramid to pyramid to pyramid to pyramid to pyramid. They're connected like a clock works, an energetic grid frame, all working together. And when one is hidden or lost or covered over, it affects the it breaks the chain of energetic energy running from it's like a thank you, it's like a train with the middle section being taken out. It becomes non-functioning. It ceases to function. If you were to take a middle carriage of a train out, it breaks the circuit. It breaks the circuit. There was energy running through all the pyramids, coming from above and coming from below and meeting in the middle. Copper was used. We've said this before. Copper was used internally within these structures. Energy was pulled up, not just from the earth, but also from above down. And these energies would meet and create a powerful vortex, a powerful meeting point, a powerful emitting force of energy. And from this source of energy, the energy would transmit out to other pyramids even at vast distances. And these energies would run under the earth, above, under the earth, and above the surface of the earth, and in the air, running from the top of the pyramids to the other top of the pyramids, kind of like in lines of energy. It was no accident that these pyramids were built in the way they were. These were energy creators, sources, batteries.
Um, are the Chinese secret space programs, does that exist? Is that a thing? And then are they making use or trying to reactivate or do anything with these pyramids, or are they just keeping them buried over there in China? I mean, I guess you've already said that there are bases and they're interconnected. So I guess really it's more along the lines of secret space program connections.
What is your question?
I was going to ask, are those pyramids currently being utilized for any by any of these secret space programs, such as in China? Like if there's a Chinese secret space program, I was wondering if there are human elements that are more hip to like these pyramids and trying to reactivate them, or are they just using them as like hollowed out bases?
Oh, they're in use.
Do our Palladian friends here, do you have any comments on the strides that are happening in America with all this uncovering of corruption? Is it all for real? Is it a smoke show? I personally think it's for real, but I know that there's a divided sentiment out there.
It's real. Unbelievable, but real.
And so that means that their children are being rescued right now en masse.
That has been happening for some time, but the operation has been building and growing. So more and more and more and more have been and will be rescued. What began with military, on the positive military side, way back, began in small numbers, has been building and building and building and building, and continues to gather more members, to gather more resources, to gather more momentum, to gather more financial resources as well, to gather more technology, to gather more ships, huge ships, to gather more everything. There is no stopping us now. We don't use that phrase or sentence lightly. There is no stopping us now. There's no stopping us now. We are part of this of that operation that you are speaking of. And this is news to Soma. There's no stopping us now. We are part of this military operation that you're speaking of, which is not just about the children, but that is a huge part of it. Can you understand why so many of you are targeted so much, given the information that we share with you? Is it any wonder to you? We are part of this operation. We are going to pause there and allow Soma to breathe and have some refreshments. So we will pause there for, let Soma say 15 minutes. And we would say that to those that speak against your channelers, we would question why they would do that. We would question why they would do that when we come forth with such love and information.